Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Aquarius for the month of July, including late June 2023. Hi Aquarius, so we're in the zodiac sign of Cancer. So the element is water, so very much a time of intuition, emotions of all kinds floating to the surface. It can be a gush and rush of water, or it can be stagnant. Let's see, so you're in your 6th house of service and health. So it basically means looking after, it's like the spring cleaning house. It's when we attend to all those things that we, forget about for the other months of the year, and we just suddenly go, oh my God, I need to do that, I need to update this. It's also about health, so any health problems that you've also been sort of putting off till later may well surface at this time, Aquarius, so get onto it. The energy around is the Knight of Swords, so expect the unexpected. Coming in very quickly, the Knight of Swords. It's a Gemini card for the Geminis. Comes in very quickly, causes big disruption and then leaves. Now it's a male energy, so this could be a male that creates this atmosphere for you. So take what you need from it. And expect the unexpected basically is the catchphrase I would use to describe the Knight of Swords. So let's see what's happening for you in the house of health and service. 8 of Pentacles, doing very well, job going well, looking out there, looking for new prospects, thinking about sort of adding value to what you're already doing very well, really good solid platform there, Aquarius. Obviously it's a Pentacles card, so it's very earth, very grounded. And you might find yourself this month just going, okay, so what am I going to do? Am I going to do extra courses? Am I going to add value? Where am I going? What am I doing? Already though, remember that you're on a pretty solid foundation, so there's no need to panic. This is just about adding more. And house of the 6th house is all about sort of really getting down to the tin tacks of stuff and getting things sorted out. It's a really beneficial time. Let's see what's brought that in and influence that, and then influences the rest of the reading. 2 of Wands, so you've got options. You're going to go to the unknown, or you're going to go to the known. Are you going to stick to a path, or are you going to sort of go off piste a bit and just go somewhere else into something you really don't know much about, but take that risk? 2 of Wands is very much a Wands card, as we know. It's forward moving energy. It's great. It's action. It's things moving quickly. There's nothing stagnant about it. So use that energy, and that will be around you for the whole 4 weeks. Use that energy to accomplish what it is you want to get done for this 4 weeks, and you'll find yourself with, doesn't matter what you choose, it's up to you, but you will find things go quite smoothly with that. It's just preparing to launch, literally to launch yourself. Okay, let's now look at what was going on in May and June. And we had Temperance, so divine timing has come in, exactly the right time to act. So beautiful card there, Aquarius. Everything's very balanced when you get the Temperance card. It's a Sagittarian card, so it's very much a card of looking out into the future, having the ability to sort of have that greatest perspective of what's actually happening in your life and where you're going and what your goals are, and basically forward moving card too. So yeah, just going after what you want, but also it tells you that the time is right. So that's still presiding over your reading at the moment, so use that energy also to get, you know, get things shifting, Aquarius. Recent influences, and we have the King of Wands, so once again very much leadership, moving ahead, being quite aggressive about going to where you want to go. There's really male energy here. He's a mover and shaker, so he does travel a lot. He's there, he's here, he's there, he's everywhere, but that's how he prefers, that's his vibe, that's what he likes to do. And maybe he's just come in there, you know, influencing you to sort of get these things done, especially if it involves traveling and moving around a lot, Aquarius. This would suit you as well, because you're very much, you're air signs, but you're very much in terms of, you like sort of, you would go to outer space if you could. You're that adventurous. So it's like using the energy of the King of Wands to get what you want. Conversely, it could be a person of interest in your life, and that's how he rolls. He's in, he's out, and therefore you just have, you know, you have snatches of time together, but you enjoy it. He inspires you. He's very sort of interesting. But on the other hand, he sort of comes and goes. So he's not sort of a permanent fixture, really. And for Aquarius, perfect. Nice card. Okay, let's see the lesson you'll be learning in this 4 weeks. Two of Swords. So you're stuck on something. You're just sort of stuck in the mud a little bit there. You need to just sort of reverse, or I don't know, get out of that rut. Make a decision. Another 2, so you've got decisions going on here with the Wands and with the Sword. So this is mainly in your head. So just make a decision. You've got Wands and Temperance. So you just have to make a decision to move forward, and forward you will move. But just take your head off for a minute and go, right, I need to do this. And especially in the 6th house, because this is a time where you really have to get off your bum and get things happening. It's not a time to just, oh, I'll do it next time. It's not that kind of time of year for you. It's about really being proactive. Make the decision. Near future. And we have the Sun. So the Sun comes in and shines its light on everything. It's an illuminator of a card. It's one of the best cards, that is the best card of the whole deck. It's very much a Leo card, so we're moving into Leo in another month after this month. It very much shows you everything how it is. There's nothing can hide from the Sun. It just glares into, it's like a massive spotlight. But it's also very much an energetic, very energetic planet, and it just shines and gives you that sort of energy that you need. And we all know when the Sun's out, we're all out. So a lovely card, healing, healthy card as well, good health, attending to health, anything health-wise that pops up, go and get it sorted. Don't rest on your laurels. Oh, sorry. What's happening you're not realising? The Lovers. Decisions to be made in a big way, Aquarius. So what is this about for you? It's about making those decisions in terms of where you're going. And especially going back to number 6 that connects, obviously they all connect to 7. It's about, you know, making these massive decisions, because it's a big deal. It's 1, 2, 3 of big deals. So you've literally got to be, you know, very circumspect about what you get done this month, and prioritise what's important for you. Especially the Lovers too, because it's a card of relationships, I guess, on many levels, but mainly if you are in that mode of relationship, close relationship, partnership, it's time to sort of just move forward with that. We know that we all sometimes the fears come sneaking in, and it's like, oh, I'm not sure, but this time of year it's time to be sort of making those big decisions with your significant other. For other people, it may be any big decision that you really have to make. It's quite crucial to make it. It's sitting down here is not what you're not realising, so you need to kind of realise that. This card is always the card, Aquarius, that we need to pay the most attention to in a reading, because we're not kind of paying attention to it. Okay, let's see how others see you. Three of Wands, beautiful card yet again. Fantastic foundations there, expansion, growth. Can talk about travel as well for some of you, but travel in many different means means different things to different people. But basically, being a Wands card, it's a forward moving energy, so it's very good, and it sort of really is positive. So everybody sees you as this accomplished being, so you know, there you go, just get on with things. Make your decisions. Everything's pretty good. You've worked hard to get to where you are, so now it's time to sort of launch once again. What you're feeling positive about? Saving money, hanging on to things. It could be saving money, which is maybe can be a bit troublesome sometimes, because the minute we know we've got to save, we want to spend. But it's about letting go on a deeper level, really letting go of things that you're hanging on to tightly, outcomes that you're, you know, just going, oh, well, it's got to be like this. But unfortunately, in the universe, it sort of says, oh, well, sorry about that. Well, you just kind of, in order to move forward, you've got to let go. So look deep within yourself, and you actually realise this is happening, Aquarius. So, you know, just let go and see what you get from it, rather than hanging on too tight, because it's very much an action sort of month for you lot. The outcome. And we have the beautiful Queen of Wands, so we have lots of creativity, lots of speaking out and saying what you think. She's very forthright. She gets things done. She's not a person that will stew on matters. Very female energy, very much bringing that energy into you to say, come on now, just get this stuff sorted and done. Speak up for yourself. If you don't speak up for yourself, no one else will. So when her energy comes in, you really have to sort of get things cracking. So it's a nice card to end, and then you'll move into Leo, which is your polar opposite sign, about the 22nd of July. So really going out of the Cancer season with a boom and straight into Leo, and it looks like it'll be pretty creative and moving forward time for you. Right, now we're going to put a clarifier on the Two of Swords. That's your lesson for this 4 weeks. I have got my brand new oracle cards that I bought over in Glastonbury in the UK. Very highly spiritual place where you know what goes on in Glastonbury, I'm assuming. So these cards are brand new, so I'm going to have to read the meanings, because I am not a speed reader or a genius at memory, so we'll have to just learn them together. Okay, so let's see what the clarifier on this Two of Swords is. So whatever it is that's blocking you here, whatever you can't just make a decision on, we're going to have a look and get a clarification. Okay, and the clarifier is movement. Speaks for itself, really, doesn't it? Number 36. You ready, Aquarius? Okay. This marker reminds you that all things change as a part of the cycle of life. This may portend a physical move, or it heralds a release from restriction and waiting. Rejoice, for changes in the air and new things are about to enter your world. This puts you on notice that it's time to broaden your horizons as you move forward on your path. You may travel to new and foreign places, both physically and inwardly. It is fortunate and timely to do so. Nothing is ever meant to be static in the ways of the living mystery. Movement brings challenges that must not be resisted, for progress can only be made by letting go of what was and welcoming what is yet to come. This marker is always an omen for change for the better. So there we have it, especially with the letting go card here. So it's just time. Move on, and you've got those wands behind you and all sorts of things. So there you go, Aquarius. with that, I hope you have a wonderful month, and thank you so much for listening.